What is up, guys? Another day of Morfius performance. So today is all about getting the Z basically ready to drive back to my shop. Now we had 2 days of some pretty heavy rain and the roads are pretty clear enough that I feel comfortable actually driving the Z. So love to save the money on the tow, and why the hell not get this thing down the road. Now there's a few things we have to do. First is I gotta swap out those couplers for black ones. I actually got black ones for my buddy Benny. He has that white S14, that really sick Kukin that was around a lot in the summer. So thank you, Benny. Again, I really appreciate it. These will get us going. I got a bunch of new, got a bunch of hose clamps, clamp all the piping down, bleed the brakes, drain the coolant, replace my inner tie rods, and hopefully that'll get us down the road. So let's get started. Oh, so much better. All right, quite a bit of time later. Couplers are now on. Everything's secure, finally. Looks good. Now it's black, you don't even see it, which is fantastic. And these couplers are a little bit looser too, so it was a lot easier to put on and off. Much better. Now I gotta make a throttle cable bracket, so I started kind of measuring things up. Got this piece from Logan Steel, and I determined this might be the best shape for me to start with and manipulate it from there. So I'm gonna cut this and see how that goes. I wish I filmed that, but I kind of just got in the zone and I made this out of that chunk of aluminum. So I'm pretty happy with this. It's gonna fit just like this, and yes, it clears it. I made it a little bulky on this sweep right here, just for strength, just because it is aluminum and I don't want the flex at all. So fits that perfectly, holds it nice, and we should be all set. I gotta cut a slot and drill 2 holes. So I bent it in a little bit, I'll focus on it, and I kind of bent it at that angle. Like, you see, you can tell I rotate it this way. All I have to do is drill the holes and clean it up, and we should be all set. Might slim this down, make it a nice little arch right here, but for now this is good. This will get me on the road. I'm pretty happy with that. What do you think?
It's super vapey in here.
That'll get me back home. Then I'll slim it down a little bit and probably paint it black or just polish it up, but I'll save that for later. Not bad for a quick little thing. Now, gotta do the inner tie rods and bleed the brakes.
Dukes of Hazzard, you got nothing on me.
It looks so difficult. My life can never be easy when it comes to brakes. I don't know what it is. The worst luck ever. For some reason, I am not getting any fluid to the front brakes. The rears are working fantastic. So what we tried to do is we tried to see if there's a kink in the line, so I bled it at different points on the system, and on both sides it's bleeding right here before the soft line. Fluid will come out of here, no problem. But fluid will not come out here at the end of this soft line. We have no idea why. It's not the calipers, it's the soft line, and I pulled these lines off and let them sit to the side, and I don't know what the hell would clog them up. Another embarrassing thing featuring Jimmy Oaks. A little piece of paper towel, I must have had it in the calipers or something and didn't realize it, got stuck in here. And that little piece literally stopped all that force of hydraulic pressure. I'm baffled from it.
Do you think it like sucked it down like through here, the paper towel, or no? Oh no, it's going through a little now.
It's fully locked out before. I can't believe that little piece of paper towel that was in there. How inconvenient. Both sides too. Alright, do you see the paper towel inside that?
Yeah, you can see.
See, I was trying to be too cautious and ended up screwing me, so that's hilarious, but whatever. People make mistakes. We got all the junk out of the lines. Cannot believe that happened, but we're all safe now. Nothing got in the caliper, that's all that matters, so time for, you know, the fun stuff, bleed brakes, so let's fast forward to them bled. Alright, since I extended my lower control arms, I need to get longer tie rods because it pulls the whole section out. So I went to parts store and literally pulled off tens of inner tie rods from other cars and other Nissans, trying to see if I can get anything to work. Common one for the 240s is like using an S14 outer and a maximum inner, I think, but it makes it way too long for the Z, and it doesn't fit in the Z knuckle, so you can't use it. And Nissan's a little weird because the thread that goes into the rack is actually a finer thread than a lot of other companies. So I couldn't find anything, so I basically found other Z inners that were slightly longer just because I think it was the manufacturer. it got me by to basically move the car around, but it only in by like 6 threads. It's not safe to drift on, and of course I need to find something else. Luckily, the guys next door to us are Centra guys, and I was looking around their bay, and we discovered that P12 G20 91 to 95 tie rods are perfect for this application. They're about an inch longer than the Z1s, so makes sense. So I got lucky finding that out, so I'm gonna swap them out now, and we should be all safe after that. Bless you. Look at how perfect the size difference is. That's a Z32, and that's the P12 G20 Infinity. And as you can see, it has the same inner threads as the tie rod. And what's nice about this too, a lot of them have like shorter threads, like they only go up to like here. And since I have a rack spacer, it's nice that it has the same length, long threads as the Z does. That's the rack spacer right there. So that's a cool for you Z guys. I just figured this out, so I hope that helps you guys if you do extended lowers.
A little bit of this.
A little bit of this. A lot of bit of that. A little too much of that, but just bam in there. Line up straight. Get in there. Don't do me like this, inner tie rod. Nice and taut. The boot, so nothing gets in the little pivot ball tie rod and causes it to fail. And this can be a pain in the bum. There we go, that was the technique. Let's jump to the finished product. All right, so we give it a quick half-ass alignment by, you know, the look of the eye. It's hard to tell, especially since the body lines actually like slope in, but we're just trying to get down the road. I'll do my typical board alignment at my shop when I'm done, and we'll be all set, but we should be good. Brakes work. The toe is not horrible. Caster is still way the heck off, but we should be all set. So completely neglected the fact that we never set my cam angle sensor, so the timing is kind of off, and that would explain why it's running so rough, especially at the lower RPMs. So Justin's giving it like a rough check again, I guess. So we don't have a timing light here, so we're gonna have to hold off on that, but we're gonna see if we can get it to run a little bit nicer, and we'll go from there. But
Yeah, it's about the middle, so
we'll try that. A lot better.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Idling high, but it's idling, which is good. So. How's it sound up there? These Nismo mounts are a little rough. A little bit more like stiff than I would ever anticipate. Alright, so the thing's finally warming up, so once that thermostat opens, we're gonna put a lot more coolant into it. We're gonna see if my fans kick on. My negative vacuum is pretty good. I don't know why my air-fuel ratio gauge isn't working, but that shouldn't be too hard to figure out. But I'm excited to see if my fans actually kick on. Hopefully I did it right. The car is basically out of gas, and it is on 87, which is dumpster gas. I'm pretty sure in Japan they're tuned basically on what, 97 DJ, I think it is.
Yeah.
So the octane is way lower than it should be on this factory tune, so it's gonna run a little rough. I definitely gotta get some nice 93 in here, maybe up the octane with some, you know, some race fuel. We'll see. But it doesn't want to get hotter than 180, which is like good, I guess. But I want to see these fans kick on. Idling pretty decent now. We still got to plumb in the IAC. We're waiting on the titanium bung for the intake to come in, so we can do that, and then that'll be good. Idle's half decent now. We still got to really set the timing on this, like exactly, because that was just a rough edit. But we're gonna get some gas now, get some 97 or 93 at least. Put some in the tank, dilute it with this crappy 87 poor man's gas. So off to the station. So it's on the ground, it has gas, it kind of runs, but look how crazy this is. The exhaust manifold actually got so much more of a gold hue to it now that we like actually got up the temp. It's gonna get like ugly brown eventually. That's just what happens to all of these, but whatever, it'll still look good. For now, that just looks actually pretty sick. But now I'm just building confidence to drive this on the road. I'm a nervous wreck when it comes to anything, so everyone knows. Ask DJ, I'm an anxious piece of crap.
That is very true.
So every freaking time, dude. So the lights work, my low beams work, which is sick. So we can drive it back to the shop now.
Yay! I get my spot back.
So the last big thing the car needs is power steering. Now I pulled the belt and power steering pump because it's just to not spin it so it doesn't kill the pump. I ordered a full Chase Bays power steering kit. It's actually for Sylvia, but it works on the Z. So got in literally yesterday. Took like 3 weeks to get, which is insane. I think it's because all the Black Friday sales put them back. I don't know. I wish they updated me, but whatever. Got it now. So I was gonna put it on today, but realized it's probably gonna be, it would have taken a few hours, so I'm gonna save it off for tomorrow. We'll get this thing full with power steering, but now I'm just gonna muscle it back to the shop. The whole 2 turns that I have to take. You ready, DJ?
I'm ready.
He's ready.
Who needs power steering? Yeah. He's probably a nervous wreck right now. Slide that thing. Sounds so good. It sounds so good. How'd it feel?
It feels fucking like really nimble. Like just from that little ride, it feels like a 240, but like
Really?
it's more solid. Cause you know, it's 240s kind of feel
Yeah.
loose. It has like that
Shape.
nice solid Z feel, but it has like that 240 like Z feel. It's insane at how much you could tell a difference in like just weight from like, dude, that's unreal.
S
It feels
chassis
like a
it is.
tighter S chassis,
That's awesome.
which I was expecting to feel more like a boat. That's nuts. I can't wait to get power steering because like it feels so, you know, like that.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right.
Donkey, and it needs an alignment bad, but just took it first drive. How'd it look?
Yeah, it looked good. It looked really good. It sounded good too.
Yeah, you heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hit like 5 pounds boost and it was fun. Dude, it does not feel heavy. I swear to God, it feels it. I'm a lot more. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. I didn't think it would feel that nimble. I guess. Well, time to die and learn.
True.
No fluids. Oh, wrong side. But it is now back at its original spot. It's not leaking any fluids. I still gotta push it over more, which is good.
What's?
I mean,
Come on,
that's
RJ.
Yeah, come on, RJ.
He's home though.
She's home. She's together. We'll get the power steering stuff done tomorrow. We'll do a self alignment, and we'll take her out for another rip. Last thing I wanted to show you guys is the Chase Bays kit while while you're here. So the reservoir, it's really nice. I don't know, just a really nice reservoir with and fittings on it.
Super clean.
Gonna try and figure out somewhere to put it over here. I'm not happy I have to add more things to the bay because I'm about hurt and want to keep it super shaded, but I'm thinking about putting it somewhere back here or on the side here. Let me know what you guys think. If we should do it right here. That's plenty of gap between the manifold. I don't want to hear like heat soak because that's fine. Or here, just tuck it back a little bit more, or maybe just even here. We'll find that out. But the lines are really nice too because it comes with and fitting lines from the pump to the rack, and then from the reservoir to the rack, and then of course from the reservoir to the pump. So it's gonna look really nice. I'm really pumped about this. Really sleek. Even though it took forever to come in, it's definitely worth the wait. This Chase Bay stuff is actually pretty cool. But one last thing I'm really pumped on. I completely keep forgetting. Today I've been more focused on just getting the car down to the shop than I haven't even really been filming that good today. I'm sorry guys, but I got a new t-shirt and it's probably my favorite t-shirt design yet. I'm really pumped on it, and yeah, so here it is. But do you see it, TJ? The new logo? I love it.
Fire. I love
there you
that.
go. Nerdy classic style that I'm obsessed with, little pineapple horn button. I love it. So these are up on the website now, and I also got really, really cool beanies, which I don't have right here, but I'll show you guys tomorrow.
You have beanies?
Yeah, I got beanies.
You
now,
didn't
dude.
tell me that.
Oh yeah, see?
That's
DJ's
what's up.
I got one for DJ. But so guys, check those out. If you guys want to support the build, that's perfect for it. I mean, we still need so much more to get this car together. I want to make this thing something else. The SR in it, like, look at it, like, that's already something sick in itself. I want to make, now that the engine is basically together, we still got to dial it in, get it all set. Got to be aiming towards the exterior stuff now, and that's gonna be expensive. So
The fun stuff.
It's gonna be fun, but it's gonna be expensive.
Oh
so
yeah.
if you guys want to help with the build, grab a t-shirt, grab a beanie, grab some stickers. So that's it for today. I don't know. I've been rambling on too much, but
You got a lot accomplished today.
got a lot
driving.
today. Exactly. I can't wait to actually like take this out and like drive. That's gonna be fun.
Soon,
But,
very soon.
very soon. But all right, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content and have a fantastic day. DJ, pump it for me.